not only help Trishul but also many students who are watching this. So the comment is, actually I'm a topper and I topped in my school. So I see that he is a topper and he'll be able to, study well. So I hope you would get an idea how my preparations would have been back then. Okay, fine. Then I just thought, like, he spoke to many students. He's saying, like, they are saying that, the CA's course per se is very difficult, so I think you'll not be able to manage on your own, things like that. And also he's asking which classes to be taken, because ICI is not providing any such classes. And also he's asking, and even, can you please provide your contact details? So firstly, let me answer this first part of the question, wherein he's asking about whether he'll be able to do it or not. So most of the times what happens for students is they get this self doubt that whether I'll be able to do it or not. See, being a topper, I tell you. So we have this. Sometimes we do have overconfidence, but I can say that you'll be able to do it. But the only thing is you need that perseverance. So see, sometimes we get frustrated of studies. There are days wherein I feel like how much to study in my life. I've been studying throughout my life, things like that. So because since we are topper, I think we would have topped our schools, would have been studying throughout, and we are not like other kids where we went, enjoyed our lives, things like that. But we mostly spent all our days in like, studying and, sticking onto our books and, not really going out or like not really enjoying the way other kids would enjoy, not other than toppers would enjoy. So I've got to that saturation point wherein you don't want to study, you don't want to see that books anymore, things like that. It might happen, but not with all the kids. I've seen my own, cousins. They are like being toppers of the college, being toppers of the school. They are able to clear their groups in first attempts. So it really motivates me to even see them do that. For the coin, there are two sides, right? So one side of the students, they do study well. They've been studying well all their life, and they do study well, and they clear the exams. The other side of the coin is there are a set of students where they wouldn't have studied well before, but now they're like got the flu and they're able to study well and they clear the exams. But there's this one third category wherein they've been studying throughout their life and they've been toppers throughout their lives, but when it comes to CA as a course, somewhere they lack that confidence. Somewhere that perseverance will not happen. Somewhere they give up in between. So there are all categories of students. So you decide on to yourself whether you should be able to whether you'll be able to dedicate that kind of time for yourself, and whether you'll be able to study that well, things like that. Please go through. See, I would say CA definitely is a tough course. It's considered as one of the difficult courses in India, and not only in India, across the world, it is considered as one of the difficult courses. But at the same time, there's so many people who have cleared it, right? There's so many students who have passed the exams. So it's not impossible, but at the same time, it's quite difficult. So if you're somebody who can put in that hard work, if you're somebody who can put in that that extra hours of studies, and if you can stay, like even if you don't clear the exam in the first attempt, even if you don't do well so for some days, if you're able to cross that time and overcome that fear, and if you're able to perceive, or if you're able to sustain in the course, then I think it's not at all impossible. It is definitely possible. So I think you should be able to do that. And Trishul, I really feel that you should go ahead and take up this course. And don't worry about your friends. Forget them. Let them say whatever they want. You just stick to your course and stick to your timetables, and just go on, Baba. You'll be able to do it. I promise. And the second question is, where do I take the classes from? See, I stay in Bangalore, so in that perspective, I'm going to suggest there are classes like Yesh's, JK Shah. The major players in the market as of now in Bangalore is Yesh's and JK Shah. So maybe you can consider taking classes from them. And comparatively, it's quite expensive, but students, as per students' opinions, I would say that they provide the best teachers and best faculties, so that you can learn from the best. So this is the second question, and the third part of the question, you believe, can you give me your contact details? It's already mentioned. It's anushaabofficial@gmail. You can write to me on that particular mail ID. So I would answer your question. Don't worry, I will respond to you immediately. Then where did you buy your AirPods? Right now I'm currently using the AirPods. I hope the quality of this sound is clear. And I bought them from Sangeeta. These are MI AirPods. I've been, getting this question from quite often, so I thought maybe I should answer this. These AirPods are really good. When I bought them, it was around 4K, but right now I think the price has dropped down and it is around 3.5K or something. So you can buy them. It is definitely helpful. So the charging lasts for like 2 hours. Then if you're on a call, then it lasts for like 1 hour. Then it's been like 3.5 years since I've been using this, and it is working quite well. So you can definitely consider buying them. It's actually very good. MI AirPods. So I hope I've answered all the questions. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you found the answer for your question. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Take care. All the very best.